You've been told that the light always means good and darkness always means danger. But what if that was the first lie they ever taught you? What if some of the most dangerous traps in your path come glowing in gold, disguised as gifts from heaven, chosen ones? This is the test of your time. The higher your vibration, the more deceptive the temptations that try to reach you. They don't come with claws, they come with halos. And when they do, you feel honored, special, even blessed. But remember, not every gift from the light comes from the divine. Some come from forces that want to twist your purpose, until you can tell whether you're serving the light or feeding its shadow. The first power you must reject is the power of admiration. This one feels intoxicating. People suddenly look up to you. They call you enlightened, wise, powerful. You start feeling that maybe your mission is finally being seen, but chosen one when the real test begins, because the moment you start believing you above others, you've already fallen lower than you think. Admiration can become a trap disguised as recognition. It inflates the ego until it blocks the very light it once channeled. Real light doesn't need witnesses. It simply exists. When you begin to crave validation more than truth, you start losing your connection with the divine. The second power to reject is the power of persuasion. This gift can make your words magnetic. Suddenly, people listen to everything you say. They follow your advice. Your voice moves them and they feel transformed. But there's danger in that, because persuasion without purity turns to manipulation. And even when you mean well, the ego loves control. Chosen ones often receive this power to guide, but the shadow of it is subtle. It whispers that you know better than everyone else, that you can shape destiny itself. But true masters do not convince, they awaken the listener. In own truth, your power was never to control minds, but to set them free. The third deceptive light is the power of perfect peace. This one sounds divine, doesn't it? The idea that nothing can shake you, that you have transcended emotion, that you are eternally calm. But that too can be a trick of light. Because sometimes what you call peace is just numbness disguised as enlightenment. Chosen ones who have been hurt too deeply may confuse detachment with evolution. They close their hearts thinking they're rising, but they're only avoiding feeling true. Peace is not the absence of storms, it is standing in them and remaining whole. If your peace isolates you from love or empathy, it isn't would peace it. Paralysis. The fourth seductive power is the light of prophecy. This gift comes when you start seeing patterns, visions, intuitions that always turn out to be right, and you start trusting your foresight more than anything else. You think you see everything, but that confidence can blind you more than ignorance ever could not. Every vision is divine. Some are projections of fear or desire dressed as insight. The chosen must learn to discern between divine messages and energetic noise. Otherwise, you'll mistake your imagination for revelation and begin to play God with destinies that aren't yours to touch. The fifth false light is the power of healing, the most sacred of all and the most dangerous, because it feeds the savior complex. When you carry light people in come to you broken, they want you to fix them, to save them, to absorb their pain. And you try because your heart is pure. But what starts as compassion quickly turns into exhaustion. You drain yourself thinking that every soul you meet is your responsibility, that every wound you touch must be healed by your hands. But chosen one, you are a vessel, not the source. When you begin to think that without you, others can define their light, you have become what you once tried to fight. The sixth deceptive gift is the power of attraction. This light draws people to you like moths to a flame. They see something in your eyes that they can't explain, and they mistake their curiosity. For love, you become magnetic, not just to souls seeking light, but also to energies seeking to feed on it. The more you shine, the more shadows are drawn to you. Not all who come to your light deserve your warmth, and not all attraction is alignment. Sometimes it is a warning that your boundaries are weakening. The universe tests your discernment through desire to see if you'll protect your energy or give it away in the name of connection. The seventh power is the gift of manifestation. This one feels unstoppable. Your thoughts shape reality. You ask, and it appears. But here lies the most ironic danger when you realize you can create anything you desire. You might start creating what your ego wants instead of what your soul needs. Manifestation without humility becomes corruption wrapped in light. You'll start chasing symbols of power, mistaking abundance for purpose. Forgetting that, true manifestation is not about control but co-creation with the divine. The eighth and most dangerous false gift is the power of righteousness. The belief that you are chosen because you are better, that your suffering purified you, that others just don't understand your depth, that superiority feels holy. But it is the final snare of pride. The most advanced illusion of all the real divine never flatters, it humbles. It makes you realize how small you are in the infinite plan. The moment you think your light gives you authority over others, you have already stepped out of it. Chosen ones, you were never meant to dominate through your light. You were meant to illuminate through your humility. These 8 powers look divine. They feel empowering, but they all hide the same secret. They whisper you don't need the source anymore, because you've become it. And the moment you believe that your fall begins, stay with me until the end. Because in the next part, we'll uncover how to recognize when light is no longer divine, and how to protect your energy from the gifts that glow brightest before they burn the soul. Would you like me to continue to part 2? The 5th power of light that the chosen must reject is the illusion of absolute purity. Purity sounds divine, but it is a trap crafted to keep you constantly cleansing yourself until you feel never good enough. The universe never asked you to be spotless. It asked you to be whole, and that includes your darkness, your flaws, and your pain. The obsession with remaining pure creates a fragile heart that breaks every time it touches reality. True light comes from integration, not avoidance. It is through facing your imperfections that you become powerful. The dark secret hidden behind purity is shame. The more you chase perfection, the more you reject your humanity. And when you reject your humanity, you lose your empathy, your compassion, and your authenticity. The light you emit becomes artificial, cold, and unreachable. That is why many chosen ones live in a constant inner conflict. They want to serve the light, but they despise the parts of themselves that have been touched by shadow. This rejection creates energetic fractures and self-sabotage. But listen carefully. Your flaws are not stains on your soul. They are sacred fingerprints of your growth. The power you should reject is not the light itself, but the light that refuses to embrace the dark. You must learn to be radiant, not sterile to shine, while still knowing the beauty of imperfection. The 6th power to reject is the illusion of divine control. This is perhaps the most seductive one, the belief that being chosen gives you special authority to bend reality or people as lives to your will. The universe does not choose you to control it. It chooses you to cooperate with it. When you start believing you are the one pulling the strings, you begin to drift away from humility and step into the same vibration of those who misuse light for domination. The dark secret behind this power is pride, masked as divine purpose. The truth is, the more powerful you become, the more humble you must be real. Light never imposes, it radiates. Those who seek to control through light end up creating cages of gold, where they themselves become prisoners, because control is the opposite of flow. Every chosen one must learn that surrender is not weakness, it is sacred alignment. The river does not fight its course, it dances with gravity. Your mission is not to command the divine current, but to move with it. Once you learn that your influence flows naturally like water, you no longer need control, because everything begins to align around your authenticity. The 7th power to reject is the gift of eternal peace. Yes, peace sounds wonderful, but the chosen are not meant to live in permanent calm. Water's constant peace can become stagnation. Every storm you go through is not a punishment, it is a recalibration of your energy field. The dark secret hidden in the promise of eternal peace is spiritual laziness, a comfort that slowly numbs your spirit and disconnects you from purpose. Many chosen ones start to feel guilty when life becomes chaotic, as if they lost their light. But that turbulence is exactly what purifies you. Peace is not the absence of storms. It is the ability to remain centered within them when you reject the illusion of endless calm. You rediscover your strength because the chosen are warriors of light, and even warriors rest only to fight again. So when peace disappears from your life, dawn to panic, it is the universe upgrading your soul, forcing you to expand your limits. And now we arrive at the eighth and most dangerous power of light, the illusion of destiny itself, the belief that everything is predetermined and you are simply acting out a divine script. Sounds comforting, doesn't it? But it secretly steals your freedom. Destiny is not written in stone, it's written in fire. Your choices are the sparks that shape it. The dark secret behind the power of destiny is surrendering your will to fatalism. Many chosen ones live trapped in the waiting room of fate, believing the universe will send the right sign, the right person, the right moment. But the universe is waiting for you to move. Chosen ones are not puppets, they are co-creators. Every thought, emotion, and action you take shifts the entire web of reality. That's why rejecting this illusion is crucial. Destiny without free will becomes a prison disguised as paradise. When you remember that your divine power lies in conscious creation, you stop waiting for miracles and start becoming one that is the real awakening. To realize that even light must bow before your will when it is aligned with truth. So my dear chosen ones, these 8 powers of light may look heavenly, but each carries a shadow. When light becomes too blinding, it hides the truth within its own glare. Remember, this being chosen is not about collecting powers, it is about mastering discernment to know which gifts to accept and which to return. The true warrior of light is not the one who glows the brightest, but the one who knows when to dim their light to see in the dark. If you've ever felt betrayed by your own light, remember that illumination without wisdom burns, but illumination with understanding transforms your very existence. The universe didn't to choose you because you were flawless. It chose you because you dared to question the light itself. So walk with irony, walk with courage, and never forget that your greatest power is not the light you hold, but the awareness that you are the bridge between heaven and shadow. And that bridge is where creation truly begins.